Hello, hello. How are you? This is Mama Couts. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to get some stuff started here really quick, and then we should be good to go. I'm going ahead and recording this so that if you aren't able to be here live, we're going to be able to, you can watch the recording and still be able to be eligible for the giveaways and stuff. So anyway, I'm Mama Couts, also known as Katie Couts. So glad that you are either here live or watching the recording. I hope that you are learning something from this class, and that it'll be beneficial and a wise use of your time. I believe by failing to prepare, we're preparing to fail. And a little bit about my background is I've been a blogger for about 15 years. I started as a homestead and homeschooling blogger. I became a prepper about 10 years ago. So my blogging and education shifted to more food storage and preparedness. And then about 9 years ago, I actually found essential oils. And I found very quickly that while I needed to have them on the shelf, I also needed to learn how to use them. And so I kind of did a deep dive into essential oils and using them for wellness as well as preparedness. And I've just done a recent class on how I think that our health should be our number one part of our preparedness. But today's class is going to be just about the first aid kit and having these on hand in case of an emergency, in case you can't rely on medical care. And this isn't going to be for catastrophic things like gunshot wounds or appendectomies and that kind of thing. It's just going to be your surface level basic first aid kit. So some things that you might have a first aid kit together would be your road trips, just play dates at the park, general preparedness, taking it camping with you, daily use. I use oils every day. I travel with my oils. I have oils in every room of my house. Like they're just part of my life. But I started them specifically to have in case of an emergency. So there's a couple of options. You could have them just in this on the go keychain, which if you're interested, I do have these as part of a bonus item for anybody that decides to purchase a kit. I give one of these as a gift and a thank you with samples in it, just to have as a little kind of an on-the-go emergency kit. And then you could have a larger bag if you want to leave something like that in your car or in the camper when you go camping, maybe in your go bag. So this is what I'm going to talk about is what's in this keychain. I do about 10 drops of each of these into the little teeny sample dram, I guess is what you call it, as well as some fractionated coconut oil. So it is diluted. And you can dilute all oils. You don't have to dilute some of them. It just makes them last a little bit longer because they tend to evaporate once they touch your skin if they're not diluted. So we've got lavender, peppermint, digestion, tea tree, frankincense, purify, and Terra Shield. So I'm going to cover all of these oils next. So what are the benefits of these oils? So having these on hand every day, these are going to be the ones that you're going to have for your basic daily things you might come across, especially if you're at the playground with your kids, camping, that sort of thing. So lavender is going to soothe your skin. So I'm thinking sunburn, bugs, maybe you burn yourself on the stove, bug bites, I guess that would be. Definitely soothing for the skin for sunburn. I also would make this in a spray with lavender and peppermint and just some water, and it's super soothing for sunburn. So peppermint is good for breathing. So it clears the airways. It's really great for that. Bug bites, again, sunburn, head tension. If you've got headaches, you just put it on the temples, sometimes the back of your neck. It's good for giving you energy and also cools the body. So if you've got a toddler that's fighting something and it rub the peppermint on the bottoms of their feet and it could cool their body down a little bit. So you don't have to give them the Tylenol. So DigestZen is great for stomach discomfort, road trip nausea. Maybe you've eaten something while you're traveling and it didn't sit well. I used a lot of that when I've traveled out of the country. And then tea tree, or melaleuca, some people know it as, is a wound cleaner and good for ear discomfort. So if you've got a toddler, just rubbing it behind their ear works really well. You don't want to put it in their ear, never in their ear or the eyes, but just behind their ear. You could possibly put it on like a cotton ball, a drop or two, and lightly place it in near the ear or on the ear. With some like medical tape would be fine too, but never put drops in their actual ears. Frankincense is amazing for all the things. Like when in doubt, use frankincense, honestly. I actually use frankincense for migraines. I get the migraine auras and blind spots. And so I just literally tip it up on the bottom of my thumb and then press the oil to the roof of my soft palate of my mouth. And it works great. And it takes away those blind spots so quickly. And I don't have pain. I don't have the migraine hangover, as I would call it. It just works really great. Purify is really great for insect bites, cuts, scrapes, and also cleansing. It's the cleansing blend. So this is what you're going to want to use for countertops to get rid of any types of germs. Sanitizing type of situation is what Purify is really good for. So when I'm thinking preparedness, I'm thinking more than just first aid kit. I'm thinking, okay, what can I have on hand that's going to be a heavy hitter on killing germs without stockpiling a bunch of bleach that's going to go bad, because bleach's shelf life is only like 6 months unless you do the tablets, right? So Purify is the one that's going to come in handy for that. It is not an internal oil. It is only external. So great for diffusers. And again, cleaning countertops, bathrooms, kitchens, that kind of thing. TerraShield is going to be a really great bug repellent, all natural bug repellent. This also comes in a handy dandy little spray bottle, or I just take this and put it in a spray bottle. Using it as is, just dabbing it on your body, still helps repel the bugs. And then this is a fractionated coconut oil that you're going to use to dilute the oils for safety, especially if you're using them with the older generation or with toddlers. And some of the hotter oils, like things that come to mind would be like oregano. That's going to be a hot oil in the sense that it's going to be hot on this kind of, not hot heat wise, but sensitive for sensitive skin. So this kind of takes the guesswork out of it. This is a more comprehensive kit where it's the same oils, but they're already pre-diluted. So these are amazing for just getting a little, you can get a little roller bottle container like on Amazon to put your bottles in. And this can totally go in your go bag or your backpack, your daily, whatever bag that you, or leave it in the car in the console. Again, it's the frankincense. The On Guard is really great for immune system support, rubbing that on the bottoms of the little feet in the day before they go to daycare or the playground. Peppermint, again, is really good for headaches. Also good for stomach upset if you don't like the licorice flavor of the DigestZen because it has fennel. And then tea tree, again, is really good if you're hiking and you scratch your leg or something. Rub some tea tree on it to kill whatever germs might have got in there. Same with lavender. Lavender is also good for calming. So if you have a little one or somebody that's really stressed because they fell on the trail, using some lavender to calm them during that emergency is a great idea. We've got On Guard hand sanitizing spray. That kind of goes without saying. And then there's the TerraShield that I spoke about that's already in a spray. And then we have Correctex, which is kind of like a non-petroleum for cuts and things. It has no petroleum in it, and it works really great at cleaning and protecting the abrasions or the cuts. And again, the Purify. So here's again the benefits of these: soothing the skin irritations, the bugs, the rash, the sunburn. And again, the roller bottles make it just so easy and take out the guesswork and so easy to just apply. You really literally just take the lid off and just roll it wherever it needs to be, right? So it is already pre-diluted. Again, super easy to just be able to use it and not have to worry about any skin irritation that might happen because it's not diluted. The On Guard minor wound care and seasonal threats, that one you want to have diluted because it does have cinnamon in it, and that can be a little bit of a skin irritant for the younger kids. Unless you're putting it on the bottoms of your feet, you're pretty safe to say it's okay for that. But anywhere else on the body, it could irritate the skin. Peppermint, again, bug bites, sunburn, head tension, digestion, stomach discomfort, road trip nausea. So that I would just roll it right on my belly. I actually use it here if I have heartburn. So again, so easy to use when it's in the roller bottle. And then the tea tree for the wound cleaning, frankincense for all the things, On Guard hand sanitizer, sanitizing all the things. So even if you're not using on your hand sanitizer, I use this on the tray of the airplane. If I'm going to a restaurant and I've got my granddaughter with me, I'll spray the table down really quick. And I actually was like that. I've always been that way. So not just because of recent events. So, and again, the natural ointment for cuts and scrapes is that Correct X. And a couple bonus items that would be really great to have on hand: the Supermint beadlets, the peppermint beadlets. We actually have On Guard beadlets also. But the Supermint I have found to be really great for any nausea. So the peppermint works well too, but the Supermint is a combination of 4 different mints, and it knocks down whatever nausea or any upset stomach that I have. It just is amazing at how quickly that works. Peppermint is, again, it's good for breath freshening also. Then for the first aid kit, again, the Breathe respiratory drops are going to replace any of your cough drops that you might have. On Guard throat protecting drops are really great for sore throats, and also just to keep your immune system up. And if you're down and out and you've already got whatever bug it is, it's going to help get that On Guard in your system and also soothe any throat irritation that you have. And then the Deep Blue Rub, which I haven't touched on yet, but these are cute little sample packets. It comes actually in a whole container like this. But the sample packs are great to have in your backpack. There are probably only 1 or 2 uses in there, where this is clearly much bigger, but I don't want to carry. This is an airplane friendly where those are. I can put those in my backpack on an airplane and it's fine. So but this, we have all these all over the house as well. It's something that is very widely used in our house. This is something that would replace your Bengay or any type of muscle rub. And then beyond the oils, obviously, what you want to have Band-Aids and scissors. And this kind of goes without saying, but I just wanted to touch on it anyway. You know, your gauze, your medical tape, hot and cold packs, bandages, non-latex gloves, a thermometer and tweezers, sunscreen, which we actually have sunscreen that's non-toxic and reef safe. So you can get that from us also. Alcohol swabs, Q-tips, safety pins, hand towels, sterile eye wash. And also we have On Guard hand sanitizing wipes also that come in little single-use packets. So that's another thing that would be really great instead of just alcohol swab. I don't know what else I would include. I think that's a pretty comprehensive list and a very quick class. It only took me 15 minutes to go through this whole class, but hopefully you've got some really good information and some good tips on what each of our oils are good for. I'm going to touch on how to get the oils, because it would be a disservice to you to give you all this information and have you not purchase the oils yourself to get for your own first aid kit. You can just go to momacouch.com/gotoils and get retail. But friends don't let friends buy retail. Okay. It's just not a lot of people do it. That's more for like, you know, chiropractors' offices and that sort of thing. So wholesale is 25% off of retail. It includes a 1-year membership, kind of like what you would get at Costco or Sam's Club. You don't have to purchase any oils every month. There's no commitment. You just get your 25% off. And additional support from me if needed, which you aren't going to get that at Amazon or Walmart if that's where you're getting your oils. And then below the wholesale price is you do a monthly auto ship order, but you get points back to spend on future purchases. So that's why it's called below wholesale. You can get 10 to 30% off or 10 to 30% back in points. So like right now, if I spend $100, I'm getting $30 back next month to spend on more oils. It's free to join and you can cancel at any time. And it's just a great way to get a good stockpile going for free. So this is the little emergency kit that I was talking about that I'm giving as a gift for anybody that chooses to purchase their oils. So text "I'm in" to this number and I'll send you a link for all the products that were mentioned today. and get that key ring sent to you in the mail with some samples in it to get you through to your kit comes. And it will be also an opportunity to get some free product, but there's a limited time on that. So if you watch this by, what's the date today? I think it's the 17th. So you have till the 22nd of February to get some of the other free products that I have to offer, but there is a time limit on that. And so as soon as you watch this, text me, I'm into this 901-245-3867, and I will make sure to get you the link and the key ring in the mail to you. And we'll get your first aid kit set up. And then if you're interested, I am a certified wellness coach. So if you want to start a wellness journey, we can get you a 30, 60, and 90-day program set up for that, if that's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, you can just get your emergency kit and we will get you set up on that. And then once you start your monthly order, if you choose to, that's a great way to get more oil stockpiled. And all along this journey, I help you learn how to use the oils and what they are good for, because even though each of these oils are multifaceted, there's a whole plethora of other oils that are out there that we didn't even touch on that are for more heavy hitters, like bruising and food poisoning, all the things. So I have to be kind of quiet about what I talk about because the FDA kind of knocks on my door otherwise. So anyway, I hope that this was useful to you. I hope you can come back and watch the replay, maybe take some notes, and make sure to text me so that you can get this emergency kit for your key ring. And yeah, so have an amazing day.